So I waited a little while for all the hype to die down before I did a review on Super Mario Brothers, the Galaxy movie, because nobody watches my new reviews anyways, and nobody's going to see this. I could talk about whatever I want to right now, and nobody's going to see this. Maybe one or two of you, and if you are one of those two people, thank you for watching. Hopefully you do enjoy this review. So let's get into Super Mario Brothers Galaxy Quest. Seemed to be a little bit of an argument if this was a good movie, a bad movie, if people was just crapping on it because the first one was so popular. But this is my honest take. I always do honest takes on this channel. But this is my opinion on Super Mario Brothers, the Galaxy movie. It's a good movie. I mean, it's a good movie. It's not as good as the first movie, per se. And the kids will really love it. When I took my boys to it, they're a little older, but the theater was packed with a lot of young children, and they were really engaged in this. They really loved it. They found it very funny. There were a lot of bursts of laughter in there, and I want to say that sometimes you go to a movie filled with a lot of little children, and it can be a chore because they're not very interested. They get bored and going over to the theater. But this one, for the hour and a half, I don't remember the runtime. The kids were engaged, were sitting down, and they enjoyed it. For an adult, though, the movie is pretty much meh. It does have Super Mario Brothers. The first one had Nintendo's Greatest Hits, and this is kind of like Nintendo's Greatest Hits Volume 2. There's a lot of cookies and out there. Cookies, I can't. Anyways, a lot of cookies out there for those of you who grew up with Nintendo. You got Rob the Robots in there. He has a very funny part. So you got stuff like that. You got the Fox in there as well. I didn't play Super Nintendo. I was a Sega Genesis kid. Don't beat me up for that one. But anyways, so I didn't really play the Fox video game, though I heard it was very good. At least that. Again, the visuals are fantastic. It looks really great on the big screen. They're bright, colorful, everything you would expect from a Super Mario Brothers movie. All that returns for the sequel. But this time we got little Yoshi kind of enters the group. And let's be honest, I think most of the funny parts involve Yoshi in this movie. And then you did have... sorry, I got my notes here. It's been a while since I've seen this one. One thing I did like, though, this movie did have the subject of parenthood in this one and family relationships. You got Bowser and his son Junior, and it kind of flips this trope. Usually you get the parent teaching the kid to be good. In this movie, the parent, Bowser is not a very good guy, right? So he's teaching Junior how to be bad, how to take over and rule worlds, and Bowser's almost, rehabilitated, but it was Junior, who kind of reminds Bowser of his life lessons to him, so he kind of flips Bowser back to being a bad guy. I did like that teamwork, the chemistry between father and son. I thought it was very, very good in a bad way. You got that father and son chemistry going between them, doing evil things. Kind of enjoyed it. Kind of funny in ways, but like I said, kind of flipped that trope. And then you have Peach and Rosalina. Rosalina's in here briefly. I was trying to think of a clean word here. But the part where she kicks butt, at the beginning, in the trailer, that's kind of like the beginning of the movie. And then after that, she's basically captured the whole time, and it kind of touches more on the mystery of Peach and where she came from, and who her family is, which is, I don't know, is this movie too new to kind of spoil it? But it does kind of touch this relationship between Peach and Rosalina and how they're connected. And what it is, what a older sibling and parents are to do for their children. You get that protection element, to protect them and to guide them. Let's stay with Bowser and Junior. Bowser protects his kid, Junior, and he teaches him. Maybe the morals aren't the best morals. We wouldn't say they were righteous morals, right, for Bowser and Junior. And then we get to see the other side between Peach and Rosalina, and how we have that element of family and what family is for. She teaches her morals, but the right kind of morals, and also the protection that Peach needed. Sorry, you're just looking to see what else. That's about all I got to say about Mario Galaxy Quest. It's not as good as the first one, but it's not terrible. It's just like a movie you'll watch, and you'll enjoy it. I don't know if you'll want to revisit it, though. It's not that good of a movie. Like the first movie, I liked it a lot, and I've rewatched it a number of times. With Galaxy, this one, I enjoyed it, but I don't know if it's something I'll go back to and watch it over and over again like I did the first one, unless I just want to watch the first one and the sequel, something like that. But anyways, that's my thought on Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest with the Galaxy movie. Here's Super Mario's 2. Let me know what your thoughts are. Until then, have a great day, and bye.